Hey everyone! Welcome back to World Information HD. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics as we explore the top 25 most valuable ultra-rare Lincoln 1-cent pennies. These little pieces of history can be worth millions, and you won't believe some of the stories behind them. So, make sure you stay until the end to discover which penny holds the title of the most valuable Lincoln cent ever sold. Today, we're diving deep into the story of a seemingly ordinary coin, one that you might have in your pocket right now, that's worth an absolute fortune. Yep, we're talking about the 1971 D Lincoln penny minted in Denver that recently fetched an astonishing $76,929 at auction. Moneybags, stick around, because we're going to explore the history, the minting errors, and how you might just have one of these valuable coins hiding in plain sight. Let's rewind back to 1971. Richard Nixon was president, the Vietnam War was still raging, and inflation was on everyone's mind. Over at the U.S. Mint in Denver, they were busy producing the 1971 D Lincoln cent, one of the many pennies they minted that year. But what makes this penny so special? The 1971 D Lincoln penny is part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, which started way back in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. But unlike the usual pennies in circulation, there's something truly extraordinary about certain 1971 D pennies. In 1971, the Denver Mint pumped out over 2.9 billion pennies. Yes, billion! With that many coins being struck, mistakes were bound to happen, right? And for collectors, mistakes can be incredibly profitable. The D Mint mark signifies that this penny was struck at the Denver Mint, but it's not just about where the coin was made, it's about how it was made. During the minting process, the dies used to strike the coins get worn down. If they're not replaced in time, the details on the coins can become fuzzy or uneven, leading to what collectors call strike errors. Now, here's where things get interesting. The $76,929 penny isn't just a run-of-the-mill coin. It has a combination of rare factors that make it extremely valuable. High-grade condition ***. This particular penny was graded as MS67 by PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, which means it's in nearly perfect mint state condition. Out of the billions minted, only a handful are found in such pristine condition. Lustrous red color ***. Coins are often graded based on their color, with red being the most desirable for copper pennies. Over time, many pennies turn brown as they oxidize, but a penny that retains its original bright red color is much rarer and more valuable. Minting errors ***. Some of the highest value coins from 1971 D have what's known as doubling on the obverse, front, of the coin. This is a striking error where the design, such as Lincoln's profile or the date, appears slightly doubled. This error is highly sought after by collectors and significantly boosts the coin's value. So, what's driving the recent surge in value? The most recent auction sale of a 1971 D penny in MS67 red condition sold for an eye-popping $76,929. Prices like this are driven by the fact that coins in this grade are extremely rare. According to PCGS, only a few 1971 D pennies have been found in this condition, and the demand for high-quality Lincoln cents is skyrocketing. And with the increasing interest in rare coins and collectibles, now is the time to check your pocket change, old coin collections, or that jar of pennies you have lying around. You never know, you might be holding a small fortune. Okay, so you're probably wondering, do I have a 1971 D penny worth thousands? Here's how you can tell. 1. Check the date and mint mark, look for the year 1971, and the small D mint mark under the date. No mint mark? It's not from Denver, so this won't apply. Point 2. Examine the condition. The coin's grade is everything. If your penny has scratches, nicks, or signs of wear, it's probably not worth much. But if it looks almost brand new, you might have something special. Point 3. Look for errors. Use a magnifying glass or a microscope to check for doubling on the date or Lincoln's profile. This is key. 4. Get it graded. If you think your penny is in great condition, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A professional grade will determine its true value. So there you have it. The 1971 D Lincoln penny might just be one of the most valuable coins you'll ever come across, and it's not too late to start looking. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the world of coins holds countless treasures waiting to be discovered. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and tap that notification bell so you never miss out on the next rare coin spotlight. Who knows? The next coin we talk about might be sitting in your pocket right now. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's got coin collectors buzzing: the rare and highly sought-after 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln cent. This little coin, which you probably see every day, has recently reached astonishing market values, with one particular penny selling for a whopping $66.728. But how did a seemingly ordinary penny become such a treasure? What makes this coin so special, and why is it commanding such high prices? Stick around as we break down the history, key details, and current market value of the 1973 Lincoln cent. The Lincoln cent has been a staple of American coinage since it was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny replaced the Indian head cent and became the longest-running coin design in U.S. history. Over the years, the penny has undergone several design modifications, but the iconic image of Lincoln has always remained on the obverse. Fast forward to 1973, a year that seems like any other in the production of Lincoln cents. However, something unique occurred during the minting process that year. In 1973, most pennies were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which historically didn't include a mint mark on its coins at the time. This means that a lack of a mint mark doesn't immediately signify rarity in itself. But what does make certain 1973 Lincoln cents highly valuable, including some fetching prices as high as $66.728 at auction? Well, the answer lies in a combination of factors: condition, rarity in terms of preserved high-grade examples, and collector demand. When it comes to determining a coin's value, one of the most critical factors is its condition, or grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70 by professional grading services such as PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. A grade of 70 represents a perfect, flawless coin. In the case of the 1973 Lincoln cent, the difference between a coin worth a few cents and one worth tens of thousands of dollars often comes down to its grade. Most of these pennies were circulated heavily, which means they exhibit wear and tear. However, if you happen to have an uncirculated 1973 Lincoln penny in MS65 or higher, you could be sitting on a gold mine. Okay, so why is the 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln cent fetching such incredible prices? Here's the secret: it's not just about the year or the mint mark, it's about the grade and how few examples in high grades exist today. In 2022, an incredibly well-preserved 1973 Lincoln cent in MS67 red condition was sold for a jaw-dropping $66.728 at auction. Coins that have achieved such high grades are considered rare because the majority of these pennies were used in everyday transactions, leaving very few in pristine, uncirculated condition. When collectors find examples that are virtually untouched, they're willing to pay top dollar to add them to their collections. Now that you know how valuable a 1973 Lincoln cent can be, how can you tell if the one in your pocket is worth something? Here's what to look for: color ***. Coins with a vibrant, original red color tend to command higher prices. Collectors call these red coins strike ***. Look for sharp, crisp details on Lincoln's portrait and the lettering. A strong strike often indicates a higher grade, where ***, minimal to nowhere is key. Even slight blemishes or scratches can significantly reduce a coin's value. Professional grading ***. If you think you've found a winner, consider sending it to a professional grading service to have it authenticated and graded. This is essential for maximizing its value in the market. So, what's the current market value for a 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln penny? Well, if your penny is in circulated condition, it might only be worth a few cents or perhaps a dollar or two to the right buyer. However, if your coin is uncirculated and achieves a grade of MS65 or higher, it could fetch anywhere between $100 and $1,000, depending on its luster and strike quality. But remember, truly top-tier examples, like the one that sold for $66,728, are exceedingly rare. These coins are most often found in collections, rarely in circulation. If you think you have a high-grade example, your best bet is to consult with a professional coin dealer or submit it to an auction house like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers to ensure you're getting the best possible price. So, there you have it. The 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln cent might just be the sleeper coin sitting in your jar of change. While most of these pennies are only worth their face value, there's always a chance that you could stumble upon a gem, especially if you have one in pristine condition. Remember to look for high grades, sharp details, and that rich red color. If you think you've found something special, don't hesitate to get it graded. It could make all the difference between a few cents and thousands of dollars. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and hidden treasures, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. And of course, let us know in the comments, what's the most valuable coin in your collection? Until next time, happy hunting! Hey there, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the Lincoln penny, specifically, the rare 1978 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny that has recently shocked the coin collecting world with its incredible value of $43,972. Yes, you heard that right. This humble penny, which you might find hiding in your pocket change, has become the star of the show. Let's talk about why it's worth so much, its rich history, and what you need to know to spot one in the wild. The 1978 Lincoln penny is a familiar sight for most of us, but very few know that some of these pennies are worth a fortune. So, what makes this specific penny stand out from the crowd? Stick around as we explore its history, the mystery of the missing mint mark, and how you might have one sitting in your collection right now. Before we get into the 1978 penny, let's take a quick step back to understand where the Lincoln penny came from. The Lincoln cent, as it's officially called, was introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. This was the first U.S. coin to feature a president's portrait. The designer? Victor David Brenner, whose initials, VDB, can still be found on pennies minted after 1918. The penny underwent a few changes over the years, but one thing has remained constant: Lincoln's profile has stood the test of time. Fast forward to 1978. A year just like any other, right? Wrong. This is the year that some Lincoln pennies became superstars, but only if they have one crucial feature, or rather, the lack of one. Alright, here's where things get interesting. Most coins produced by the US Mint are stamped with a small letter to indicate where they were minted. You'll typically see D for Denver, S for San Francisco, or no mint mark at all, which usually means the coin was minted in Philadelphia. But the 1978 penny should have a mint mark. Here's the twist: some pennies from this year don't have it, and it wasn't intentional. These no mint mark coins were actually produced in error. And coin collectors love errors. The absence of the mint mark makes these pennies incredibly rare. This error happened during the production process, and only a small batch of these coins ever made it into circulation. So, why is this error so valuable? Coins with minting errors are always highly sought after by collectors because they're considered unique. What makes the 1978 no mint mark penny especially desirable is how few of them there are. It's all about rarity. The fewer of them there are, the higher the value. And this penny is as rare as they come. Recently, one of these pennies sold for a whopping $43,972 at auction. The condition of the coin also plays a huge role in determining value. Coins that are in near-perfect or uncirculated condition can command significantly higher prices. In the case of the $43,972 penny, it was in pristine condition, which made it a hot commodity. Alright, now that we've established why this penny is so valuable, let's get into how you can spot one. Grab your coin collection or check your change. Here's what to look for. First, check the date. It needs to be a 1978 Lincoln penny. Then, look directly under the year. If there's no small letter like a D or S below the date, you might have a no mint mark penny on your hands. But don't celebrate just yet. The coin's condition is crucial in determining its value. If your penny is in poor condition, heavily circulated, scratched, or tarnished, it's likely worth only a few cents, even without the mint mark. But if your penny looks almost new, or has been well preserved, you could be looking at a very valuable coin. You might want to get it professionally graded to find out. The 1978 no mint mark penny's value can vary greatly depending on the market, the condition, and the buyer's interest. But as of now, top quality specimens are fetching prices as high as $43,972 at auction. The value of rare coins, including error coins like this one, can fluctuate. Some experts believe that these pennies could increase in value even more as they become scarcer over time. So if you have one in your collection, hold on to it. It could be worth even more in the future. If you're a seasoned coin collector or just getting started, here are a few tips to keep in mind when hunting for rare pennies like the 1978 no mint mark. 1. Check your change. Rare coins can pop up anywhere, so always keep an eye on your loose change. 2. Invest in magnification tools. A good magnifying glass or microscope will help you spot small details like missing mint marks. 3. Learn about grading. The condition of a coin can make or break its value. Understand the coin grading system to know where your coin stands. 4. Stay updated on market trends. Coin values can fluctuate, so keep an eye on the current market and auction trends to time your sales right. And that's a wrap on the fascinating story of the 1978 no mint mark Lincoln penny. Who knew a tiny little error could be worth tens of thousands of dollars? So, what are you waiting for? Go check your penny jars, coin collections, and spare change. Who knows? You might be sitting on a treasure. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome coin collecting tips and history. And drop a comment below. What's the most valuable coin you've ever found? Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Hey, coin collectors, treasure hunters, and enthusiasts! Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of US pennies, and not just any penny. We're talking about the 1980 D mint mark Lincoln penny that is currently turning heads in the coin collecting market, with some fetching insane prices, up to $45, $9.27. So grab your magnifying glasses, dust off those old penny rolls, and let's uncover the secrets behind the 1980 D Lincoln cent. The Lincoln cent has been around since 1909. When the U.S. Mint first introduced the iconic design to celebrate the centennial of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, Lincoln himself. Over the years, the penny has seen a few design changes, but the image of Lincoln has remained. Now, let's jump to 1980. At this time, the penny still featured the familiar Lincoln portrait on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. What sets this year apart is the mint mark. The D stands for the Denver Mint, which produced millions of these pennies. So why are we talking about this specific penny today? What makes the 1980 D mint mark penny potentially worth thousands? Let's find out. For those of you new to coin collecting, a mint mark is a small letter on a coin that tells you which mint facility produced it. The main mint facilities in the U.S. are located in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, hence the PD and S mint marks you see on many coins. Now, the 1980 D Lincoln penny isn't exactly rare in terms of production numbers. Over 5 billion pennies were minted in Denver that year. But as coin collectors know, it's not just about how many were made, it's about condition, errors, and scarcity in top grades. That's where things get interesting. To truly understand why a 1980 D mint mark penny could be worth up to $45,927, we need to talk about coin grading. Coin grading is a way of determining a coin's condition, with a scale from poor, P1, to mint state, MS70. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin is. Most pennies you find in circulation have been through years of wear and tear, meaning they'll probably grade between fine, F12, and extremely fine, EF45. But if you have an uncirculated 1980D penny, one that's been kept in pristine condition since it was minted, then you're looking at a much higher grade, potentially in the mint state range. And here's the kicker: a 1980D Lincoln penny that grades MS67 or MS68 could be worth a fortune, now, beyond condition. Another factor that can drastically increase a coin's value is the presence of errors or varieties. Some pennies from 1980 with the D mint mark may have what's called a double die error, where the design, such as the date or lettering, appears double due to a misalignment during the minting process. Other errors could include off-center strikes, broad strikes, or even coins struck on a different planchet, blank coin, giving them an unusual size or composition. Collectors go absolutely nuts for these types of errors because they're so rare. If you happen to have a 1980D penny with one of these errors, your coin could be worth way more than face value, especially if it's in mint condition. So, where does the $45,927 price tag come from? In March 2024, a 1980D Lincoln penny in exceptional mint state condition sold at auction for this jaw-dropping amount. Why? Because it was graded MS68 plus, nearly perfect, making it one of the highest graded examples of this penny ever found. Think of it like finding a rare comic book in mint condition. The closer to perfect it is, the more collectors are willing to pay. And the market for high-grade coins is as hot as ever, especially for Lincoln pennies, a series that's been beloved by collectors for decades. Alright, now for the moment you've all been waiting for. How do you know if you have one of these valuable pennies? Here's a quick checklist. 1. Check the mint mark *. Look for the D mint mark under the date on the obverse front of the penny. 2. Assess the condition *. The fewer scratches, nicks, and signs of wear, the better. If your penny is shiny and crisp, it could be in uncirculated condition. 3. Look for errors *. Use a magnifying glass to carefully examine the coin. Do you notice any doubling on the lettering or numbers? Is there anything unusual about the strike? 4. Get it graded *. If your penny looks pristine or you suspect an error, consider sending it to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. They can officially grade your coin and tell you its market value. So, what's the current market looking like for 1980D Lincoln pennies? Right now, well-preserved pennies can fetch anywhere from $1 to several $100s, depending on the grade. But if you're lucky enough to have one that's in the top grades, you could be looking at a sale price in the thousands, or even tens of thousands like that record-breaking $45,927 sale. The market for high-grade and error coins continues to grow, especially as more collectors are getting into the hobby and hunting for these rare finds. There you have it, folks. The 1980D mint mark Lincoln penny may seem like just another common coin, but in the world of numismatics, it could be worth a small fortune, if you know what to look for. Whether it's finding an error, a high-grade example, or a penny in mint condition, there's always a chance that one of these could be hiding in your pocket change. So go ahead, check your penny jars, look through your old coin collections, and who knows, you might just discover the next $45,927 penny. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more coin collecting tips, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Happy hunting, and may your next find be a priceless one. ***. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep your eyes on the prize. *** Bonus tip: if you don't have a 1980D penny, keep an eye out for other valuable pennies, like the 1943 steel cent or the 1955 double die. Even your average-looking pennies could hold hidden value. Stay curious and keep collecting. ***. Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel, where we dive into the exciting world of coin collecting. Today, we're talking about a coin that's caught the attention of collectors and investors alike. The 1981D Lincoln cent, a penny that could be worth, brace yourselves, A whopping $23,087. Yes, you heard that right. A penny that you might have just sitting in your pocket change could potentially be worth thousands of dollars. But before we dive into why this particular penny is so valuable, let's talk a little bit about its history and why it stands out from the billions of pennies minted over the years. So, the 1981 Lincoln penny is part of the long-running series of coins featuring President Abraham Lincoln, which first started in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of his birth. The Lincoln penny has since become one of the most iconic coins in American history. The D on the 1981 D penny stands for Denver, where this particular coin was minted. In 1981, the Denver Mint produced over 5.3 billion of these pennies, which may make you wonder, why is this coin worth so much if there are billions in circulation? Well, not every 1981 D penny is valuable, but there are a few that are. And the reason comes down to two key factors: condition and rarity. Let's start with condition. Coins are graded based on their condition, and coin grading plays a huge role in determining their value. The grading scale, known as the Sheldon scale, runs from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, uncirculated coin. For most 1981 D pennies, their value is tied to everyday use, which means they often fall into lower grades like VG, very good, or F, fine. But if you happen to find a 1981 D penny in MS, mint state, condition, especially one graded MS 67 or higher, you've got something special. One particular penny graded MS 67 Plus by PCGS, a top coin grading company, recently sold for $23,087 at auction. Yes, a single penny. But why such a high price for a coin that's only 43 years old? It all comes down to rarity and demand. Even though millions of 1981 D pennies were minted, very few have survived in perfect condition. Over time, most coins get damaged, scratched, or worn from circulation. So finding one that's nearly flawless is like finding a needle in a haystack. And for collectors, having a pristine coin from this era is a huge deal, which creates demand. The higher the grade, the more scarce the coin becomes, and the higher collectors are willing to bid at auction. So, how can you find out if your 1981 D penny is worth big money? Here's what to look for. First, check the condition. Look for sharp details, minimal scratches, and no visible wear. If your coin has been in circulation, it probably won't be worth much, but if it looks like it just came from the mint, you could have a winner. Next, you'll want to check for errors or unique features. Some 1981 D pennies might have minting errors, like off-center strikes or double dies, which can increase their value significantly. These errors are rare, but if you find one, you're in luck. If you think your penny might be in great condition, the next step is to have it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. They'll give your coin an official grade, which can help determine its value at auction. Now, let's talk about the current market. A 1981 D penny in mint state 67 or higher can fetch thousands at auction, but it's important to note that only a few coins reach those heights. According to recent auctions, MS 66 examples have sold for several $100s, while MS 67 coins can reach well over $1,000. But if you happen to have one of the best examples out there, like the MS 67 Plus we mentioned earlier, that's where the price jumps into the tens of thousands. In fact, that $23,087 sale we talked about earlier happened because it was one of the best preserved examples known to exist. So, there you have it. The 1981 D Lincoln penny might seem like an ordinary coin, but under the right conditions, it could be worth a fortune. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just someone with a jar full of pennies at home, it's worth taking a closer look at those 1981 D pennies. Who knows? You might be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about coin collecting, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more coin news, tips, and market updates. And don't forget to leave a comment below if you've ever found a valuable coin in your collection. Happy hunting! Hey, coin collectors and treasure hunters! Welcome back to the channel where we uncover rare coins that could be hiding in your pocket change. Today, we've got an exciting story to share, the story of a penny worth almost $70,000. That's right, we're talking about the 1982 no-mint mark Lincoln cent. A little coin with a big value. So, how can a humble 1-cent penny be worth $68,756 on today's market? Stick around, because we're about to dive deep into its history, what makes it so special, and how you can potentially find one of these treasures. Before we talk about the current value, let's first go back in time to understand the history behind this iconic coin. 1982 was a pivotal year for the Lincoln cent. Up until this point, pennies were made primarily of copper, 95% copper to be exact. But due to rising copper prices, the U.S. Mint made a major change that year. They transitioned from copper to a cheaper zinc core with a thin copper coating. In 1982, the U.S. Mint produced two types of Lincoln cents, the original copper ones and the new zinc ones. It's important to note that the changeover didn't happen overnight. In fact, there were 7 different variations of the 1982 Lincoln cent, and they were struck in both Philadelphia and Denver. You had large date and small date versions, and both were made from either copper or zinc. But here's where things get interesting. Normally, coins minted in Philadelphia before 1980 didn't carry a mint mark, and after 1980, the P-Mint mark was introduced for certain coins, though not the Lincoln cent. For 1982, most of the pennies from Philadelphia didn't have a mint mark, which was standard practice. However, there's one particular version of the 1982 Lincoln cent that doesn't have a mint mark and wasn't supposed to exist at all. The 1982 no-mint mark zinc cent. This is the one that has caused a massive buzz in the numismatic community. So, what exactly makes this coin so valuable? The 1982 no-mint mark Lincoln penny in question is unique for 2 major reasons. First, it's struck in zinc and not copper, and second, it doesn't bear a mint mark, even though the Philadelphia Mint should have applied a P4 that year. This anomaly has baffled collectors for years, leading many to speculate that it was an error or a highly limited run. Now, what's important here is that this coin's rarity is off the charts. A combination of being struck in zinc, the lack of a mint mark, and the historical significance of the 1982 transitional year makes this penny extremely scarce. And in the world of coin collecting, rarity drives value. Let's talk money. The 1982 no-mint mark zinc penny is not just rare, it's valuable. In fact, one of these pennies sold for an astonishing $68,756 at auction. Let that sink in for a moment. This is a 1-cent coin we're talking about. So, how did it fetch such a high price? This coin was in pristine condition, graded at an MS-68 by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, which means it was in near-perfect condition. Coins graded this high are exceedingly rare, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for them. Combine that with the fact that this coin is a known error from a historically significant year, and it's no surprise that it fetched such a jaw-dropping price. So you might be wondering, how do I know if I have one of these valuable pennies? Well, let's break it down step by step. First, you'll need to identify the date. You're looking for a penny from 1982, and it should not have a mint mark. Most 1982 pennies without a mint mark were struck in copper, so you'll need to check if your penny is made from copper or zinc. One easy way to do this is by weighing the coin. Copper pennies from 1982 weigh about 3.11 grams, while zinc pennies weigh significantly less, around 2.5 grams. If you have a 1982 penny without a mint mark, and it weighs closer to 2.5 grams, you might be holding the rare 1982 no-mint mark zinc cent. But remember, condition is key. If your penny is heavily worn or damaged, its value won't be nearly as high. For top dollar prices, the coin needs to be in mint or near mint condition. So, break out your magnifying glass and start looking through your old piggy banks. Now, what's the current market value for a 1982 no-mint mark Lincoln cent? Right now, prices vary depending on the coin's condition, but well-preserved examples can still fetch thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. Even if yours isn't in mint condition, it could still be worth hundreds. That's a pretty good return on a penny, don't you think? So, whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just someone who loves the thrill of a treasure hunt, this is one penny you definitely want to keep an eye out for. With its incredible history, rarity, and jaw-dropping market value, the 1982 no-mint mark Lincoln cent is truly a hidden gem. Alright, coin hunters, that's all for today's deep dive into the 1982 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. Have you ever come across one of these rare pennies? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more valuable coin tips and discoveries. Who knows, the next video could help you strike gold, or in this case, a small copper and zinc fortune. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Welcome back to our channel, coin enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the Lincoln penny, specifically the rare 1985 D-Mint Mark 1 cent coin. You might be surprised to learn that this seemingly ordinary penny could be worth a staggering $98,293. Let's explore the history, rarity, and value of this extraordinary coin. First, let's take a quick look at the Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln 1 cent coin was first introduced in 1909, commemorating the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse features a striking portrait of Lincoln, while the reverse originally displayed the famous wheat ears, which lasted until 1958. In 1959, the reverse was updated to feature the Lincoln Memorial, which is what you'll find on the later editions, including our focus today, the 1985 penny. Since its introduction, the Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency and collecting. Now, let's zero in on the 1985 D-Mint Mark penny. This particular coin was produced at the Denver Mint, denoted by the D-Mint mark. The total mintage for this year was around 4.4 billion coins, so at first glance, you might think this coin isn't particularly rare. However, there's a twist. While millions of 1985 D pennies were minted, a small number of them were produced with a unique feature that sets them apart, a rare error known as the double die obverse. This error occurs during the minting process when the coin is struck more than once, resulting in a distinctive doubling effect on the text and features of the coin. The presence of this double die error dramatically increases the coin's value. In fact, one of these coins recently sold for an astounding $98,293 at auction. This sale caught the attention of collectors and investors alike, highlighting the importance of error coins in the numismatic community. So, what makes the 1985 D penny so valuable in today's market? As we mentioned, its rarity, especially in high-grade condition, plays a significant role. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that tell a story, and error coins like the 1985 D double die are highly sought after. The current market value of this coin can vary depending on its condition. For example, a well-preserved coin with the double die error can command prices well into the tens of thousands, while more common examples without errors may only be worth their face value. Always check for grading, as coins graded by reputable organizations can fetch much higher prices. Now, let's talk about how to identify whether you have one of these valuable coins. Here are a few tips. 1. Look for the doubling asterisk. Check the date and the word Liberty on the obverse. If you see any noticeable doubling, you may have a rare coin on your hands. 2. Examine the edge asterisk. While the double die error is most noticeable on the front, inspecting the edges of the coin can also give clues about its quality. 3. Get it graded asterisk. If you think you have a potential collector's item, consider getting it graded by a professional service like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. In conclusion, the 1985 D-Mint Mark Lincoln 1 cent penny is a captivating piece of American history that could be worth a significant amount of money, up to $98,293 if you have the rare double die version. Remember, always keep an eye out for these little treasures when you're searching through your change or coin collections. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fascinating coin content. Have you found any rare coins in your collection? Share your stories in the comments below. Until next time, happy collecting! Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into something that might just be hiding in your pocket right now, a coin that could be worth a fortune. That's right, we're talking about the 2013 no-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. This penny isn't just any old coin. It's a rare piece of history that's currently valued at an astonishing $4,565. So, stick around as we uncover the fascinating story behind this penny, its market value, and what makes it so special. First, let's set the stage with a little history. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin features Lincoln on the obverse and a depiction of the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Fast forward to 2013, and the U.S. Mint produced a standard release of the 1-cent coin. However, there's something unusual about the 2013 pennies that you might not know. Some of them have no mint mark at all. This lack of a mint mark indicates that they were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and this is where things get interesting. Typically, pennies from Philadelphia carry no mint mark. But in 2013, the coins made at the Philadelphia Mint didn't have their usual identifying mark. This rarity contributes to their increased value. Now, let's talk about the specifications of the 2013 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny. Year **** 2013 denomination *** 1 cent diameter *** 19.05 mm weight *** 2.5 grams composition *** 97.5% zinc, 2.5% copper design ** Abraham Lincoln, obverse, Lincoln Memorial, reverse. Although it seems just like any regular penny, the 2013 no-mint mark variety stands out because of its low mintage numbers, which we'll discuss next. In 2013, the U.S. Mint produced around 4.7 billion 1-cent coins, but only a small portion of these were the no-mint mark versions. The exact number of no-mint mark coins is difficult to determine, but estimates suggest that only a few 100,000 exist in circulation today. Due to this low mintage, collectors and numismatists are eager to add this penny to their collections, driving up demand and consequently its value. Now, let's get to the exciting part, the value. As of today, the 2013 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is valued at around $4,565 in pristine condition. This price can fluctuate based on several factors, including condition, demand, and market trends. Coins in uncirculated condition, graded by professional grading services, can fetch even higher prices. If you happen to find one of these beauties that's graded MS67 or higher, you could be looking at a windfall. So, how can you identify a 2013 no-mint mark penny? Here are some tips. 1. Check the year. Look for the year 2013 on the obverse side of the coin. 2. Look for the mint mark. A penny from the Denver Mint will have a D on the reverse, while the Philadelphia Mint version will have no mark. 3. Condition. Inspect the coin for wear and tear. Coins in excellent condition are worth significantly more. If you're uncertain about the coin's authenticity or grade, consider consulting a professional numismatist. To wrap up, the 2013 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is not just a piece of pocket change. It's a collector's gem with a fascinating history and substantial value. If you find one, make sure to hold on to it or get it appraised by a professional. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and their histories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of our future content. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting for those hidden treasures.